What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we're here on the mini VIP series, and we've got some things to do. First and foremost, we have an event to kind of just knock out. It's not too important. We'll probably blitz through this relatively fast. Go ahead and spend some wishing coins, do a round just to do a round. Ignis copy, never a bad deal. Get some relics, also never a bad deal. Wishing coins, easy enough to get. Snag on those. Mostly I just want to spend my 50 super wishing coin deals during an event, so it's not like wasteful, I guess, to use them. But more importantly, we do be having 277 of the treasure train tickets. Now, I was going to use these during a pioneer race. As you can see, that race no longer exists, and I forgot to do anything in it. So I didn't even get ranked. I lost out on a fair amount of free loot there. That's just my bad. You know what I'm saying? That's just my bad. But it is what it is. These things happen. Whoopsie doodles. We still have the treasure train tickets. I'm still going to use them. Now, I know there is some debate on whether hero token is worth doing. If you've watched my treasure train treasure series, which ones are good video, you'll know how I kind of feel about hero token. This is a pretty new account. It also spends some money, so it's kind of in a bit of a gray area. I'm going to go ahead and spend on it because I've got nearly 300 tickets. So even though it's not what I would consider super high priority, at the moment, it would essentially almost double what our treasure train currently gives us. And that's a pretty nice boost. It's kind of hard to ignore that at this stage of the game. Of course, once we unlock the Grimoire, it won't be as important anymore. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. We have plenty of time to build up more tickets, so we're going to spend those today, but not first. That'll be something we do second. I guess we'll just go ahead and blitz out the wishing coins, right? Actually, we'll do this first. Buy out these. These first two are always pretty much worth buying, in my opinion. They're great deals for what you get. The rest of them, right? I mean, I'm tempted on this one just to get my monster upgraded and kind of finish that part out for like the growth chapters. Would I recommend you do it? Probably not. Almost for sure, no. Just not really worth. I don't really need the rest of this stuff, so I'm going to chill on it, let it skip by. We got to do a hot 300 spins. That's not that many. How many wishing coins does a feller have, though? That actually, we don't have enough. We need 240. We need another 110 of these bad boys. But believe it or not, we actually have a way to make that happen. I know it may sound weird to you and sound like a terrible choice. But how much would it cost us to purchase? How many I say we needed? 110? 1650. Listen. Did it, done, it's over. It can't be undone because it's already happened. Let's just go ahead and knock it out because why not? Wishing, do we want a King Barton? Doesn't matter. We probably won't get him anyway. And even if we did, it's just really not that important. So we'll go ahead and spin this up a few times, get a little bit of gold, a little bit of dust, a little bit of stuff that really isn't all that important. And, oh, look at that. We got some special things twice. That's nice. Will we get the Barton? Highly doubt it. It's very, very rare. Another reason to do wishing coin, I know people like kind of just glaze over it like it's not that important. It is a secondary avenue to getting some food out of the little special shop up here. We'll see how many I can't remember how many you get per spin. I don't know. We'll look. Sip on the old agua. There we go. Those are done. How many points do we have now? 5,050. We have a Delacium up in here, which I may actually just leave this on until I can snag him out. There is a way to get some copies here. There's also just like, if you want just random foods, you can buy food out of this as well. You can also buy some gear if you're looking for like gear crystals. Probably not that important, but a little bit overlooked. I mean, it's not super important, not crazy impactful, but it is something, right? It is a way to get some extra food. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek over here at the Super Wishing Fountain. Who has we? We has a Tix. Do we want a Tix? I mean, I don't really need him, be honest. I don't really need him. I've got a Betty and a Holmes Young. I don't really need a Tix, although he has some utility. What the heck? We'll go 50, and if we get a Tix, we get a Tix. If we don't get a Tix, it ain't that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? Some gold Monster Blood. Monster Blood. I forgot Monster Blood exists here. Or I think it's called Monster Souls now. It's 100% this was called Monster Blood back in 2019. It is now Monster Souls. They've changed it. But whatever. We need it anyhow. We'll take it. Grab these suckers out. Was that 30? I'm going to trust that that was 30. So this will be 40. and then we'll do the final one at 50. There we go, some artifact shards. Honestly, artifact shards, not a bad pickup here. I do need lots of artifact juice to juice up my special artifacts. But there we go. Those 50 have been completed. That is now Dundee 5,000. Grab out all this stuff. Kind of loot we looking at. Some shardage, scrollage, cores, crystals, relics, symbols, wishing coins, chaos stones, monster souls, orbages, dustages, promotion stones, and gemages, and a fair amount of gold. We'll take it. We will take it. The important parts are now finished. We've done round 1. I'm not doing round 2. Don't care. The luck, it's not the luck, is it this? Yeah, we got a whole one of these bad boys. Our points are 808. We could go for 5 more super wishing coins. We shan't. We won't. We didn't. It hasn't happened. It won't happen. That is now finished. So I guess we jump in and do our treasures now, right? Mazel. Mazel do it. We've got 277 of these bad boys. Where does that mean we end? 127, right? That sounds like math. 127, don't draw beyond 127, you nerd. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot we have crystals. Son of a balls, that's gonna throw my numbers off real hard. So let's go ahead and just do this 10 piece so I can remath. Open all, be something special. You know what, some purple shards, I'll take it. Only Uno treasures, just kidding. Dose treasures, I lied. That's good for me. So we've done 10, we gotta do 140 more, so at 100, son of a balls, I don't know, we'll just watch this. Math is too hard for my old brain right now, so we'll just wait until this little green bar fills up and then we'll be happy. Uno, dos, and trace on the treasures, can't argue. Some orange shardage, never a bad thing. Love some orange shardage, unless it's in your pants. Then, I don't know, you probably need to see a doctor. I don't know if orange shardage is a sign of a healthy thing or unhealthy. Either way, unimportant. Uno, dos, trace, cuatro on the treasures here. I'll take it. None of high quality, but it's okay. Anything is better than no thing, you know what I'm saying? So let's take it. Another tin bomb coming in hot. Another treasure gained. 2 more treasures gained. 3 more treasures gained. And some pink shards. Never a bad day to see some pink shards pop up. Can we get an actual pink treasure, though? That's the real question. I'd love to see one. I don't know what the statistical likelihood is. This is definitely alien desertage. Some orange shards, though, as well, and a treasure. Sure enough, we'll take it. We'll take it. What is the odds? I'm not going to click it. I think it lags the game a lot when I look at the odds. I'm just going to assume the odds are low. Maybe the odds are 1 in 150, and hopefully that means we'll get there. Who knows? Un treasure, dos treasures, bunch of shardages, nothing too crazy. Red being the highest is what it is. Is what it is. Hopefully we'll snag out an orange. At least one Listen, I'm happy. I'm happy. We got a pink. We're good. We got a full-on pink treasure. We're only like 70 deep. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got a little bug chilling over here. A little stopwatch. A little owl. A little hair comb. That's a pretty dang good pull. What, 5 out of 10 full treasures? Consider me happy. Consider me mucho happio. That's not bad. And mother lover, wouldn't you know it? We snagged ourselves an orange treasure as well, a couple little snacky poos. I believe this is from the newest treasure collection currently going on. Not that I'm interested in it, but hey, why not? 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 10, we'll take it. 30% on treasures, I'm happy with, especially with an orange in there. Honestly, if we pull an orange, I don't care what the rest of them are. They could all be shards. The oranges and the reds are my primary, or not reds, pinks are my primary focus. So let's go ahead and drop another 10 piece here. 90 deep. So far, the luck's been quite nice. Uno, dos, just dos treasures, not that big of a deal. Lots of shards for the old Albro coming in there. Okie dokie. Keep on rolling. We are now 100 deep. We got 50 left to go. All we got was a snack and a teddy bear. I feel like we've gotten a lot of teddy bears. We're going to have a very upgraded teddy, for sure. For absolute surezies. 10 more going in. We've got a pink, we've got an orange. I'm not sure what the statistical likelihood of either of those appearing is, but the fact that we got both makes me happy. This is not from the faction we're looking for. It is some orange shards, can't be too sad, I guess. We also got a pink shard for the hat, so that makes me pretty happy. That works. Keep on rolling. We only got 30 of these bad boys left to do. Open them up. We got ourselves a little dinosaur with a spear. That's honestly pretty cool. Also from the newest treasure thing that got added. It is PvP based, so I'm not super interested in it. But the rest of those, just shardage, does sting a little bit. Can't lie, won't lie, I'm hurt in my heart. But that's fine. Continuing on, 10 piece, some pink shards, some orange shards, a couple of treasures. This is alien dessert, I believe. I think the waffles belong there. If they're not there, they should be. And some more teddies. We got a lot of teddy stuff coming in. We have a very upgraded teddy. Down to the final 20. This is, hopefully, there we mother lovin' go, a double orange pool. Mwah! That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. And we got a couple of green boys hanging out here as well. Never a bad day, but that is the primary focus. That is beautiful. Love to see that for sure. The final 10 piece, dropping now. Will it hold up to the other one? I doubt it, but you never know. You know what? We got a pink shard, and I can't be too upset about a pink shard. Honestly, not the greatest 10 bomb of my existence, but we got all 150 done. That's not bad. Let's take a quick peek-see at where we end up now in our doohickey. Craft all? Don't craft anything. Can't craft anything. We've got a lot of stuff to go through here, so let's go ahead and... 0 plus 4? Okay. Okay. So we've upgraded all these bad boys. We got ourselves a hat made, which is beautiful. We got ourselves this and this. Those are 2 orange artifacts. I want to say, did we get any flute business? I don't think we did. If we did, it was just shards. Simply shards. No upgrades to the oranges and or aboves. This may leave us a little bit short on what we need. Either way, those are going up pretty high. How are we sitting? How are we sitting hero token arena-wise? 551, we're close. We are close. We only need 75 points to hit the 625, right? Yeah. 75 points is very doable. It's very doable because we have chests. Before we do it, though, let's take a quick check. Wrong button. How do we look at this? This? Yes. All we need to do is open a singular orange artifact that we don't have, or level up an orange artifact to level 2, which I believe just takes like 50 shards. And we could essentially just be there, right? That's 78 more points. It would be enough. So if we don't want to waste our pink artifact, we could just open an orange chest on any of these, right? Probably flute is ideal. We could also just open up this and get a dodge rate for rangers that doesn't matter at all for my team. 50,000 more attack, though, do be something to look at. Let's just let's go ahead and grab out. Yoink. All these are now within our inventory. We can now use them at our leisure. We could potentially... Let's go back, just because I am... Hold up. Hold up. Just because I'm just one of those people. I like to maximize when I can. And I say that, and then every time that there's an opportunity to maximize my progress, I make sure to take the laziest possible route and not do it. So in my head, I'm very efficient. In the real world, I am not. But that's okay. Wrong button. Hold up. Let's look at this. Gained about 150,000 attack and around, I want to say 10 million-ish HP. Not bad. Not bad. What are the pointages? We only need... Oh, it's not high. it's not high. That is for darn tooting. If we went purples, greens, and reds in here, it would literally make no difference whatsoever. Would it? No, it simply wouldn't. But just because I want to check and double... Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It just literally isn't that big of a deal. Unless we were like fully upgrading from a green to 4 to 5... which we won't be doing, then maybe there's an opportunity. But we're not. We're simply not. We could maybe upgrade this bad boy to... No, we probably still can't. I think it takes too many. He gives me 25 points. 50 if he goes to level 4. 25 points. Am I being stupid by looking at this? The answer is yes. It's yes. Stop doing it. Stop. Take your eyes, put them elsewhere. Just grab the orange. Just grab the mother-loving orange. Okay, it's that easy. It literally is that easy. Okay, so we've got a pink, an orange, a red, all that business. We're just going to open this mother lover. We're going to open it for eeny, meeny, miny, le flute. The flute is good. I didn't click open on it. We're going to do that. Click on the flute. This should get us there. If it doesn't, I will be sad at my brain. But I'm 98% sure that that is all we need. I'm like 99, actually. Doesn't mean I'm right. I swear, yeah, we're good. We're good. We should be indeed good. Quick navigation, navigationing, 629. Bam! Bam! We have Mother Lovin' did it. We are now at a fixed attack of 733,000, which is definitely double and a little bit more, I think, of what we had before. 64 million HP, which is about at least 2x. I'm feeling pretty good about that jump. Now, again, like I said, with the Grimoire out, if you're a later, more developed account, this is not really worth it. You shouldn't really invest too heavily here. For newer accounts, free-to-play accounts, it's going to take a long time to access the Grimoire, or once you've accessed it, a long time to level it up, and a longer time to actually get full liberation out of it. This is still a pretty decent place to spend some tickets. But I am also looking forward to, I believe it's just going to be about a month away, we have the retro gaming. This will be a nice one to snag some all damage dealt and holy damage for the Void campaign and the campaign. Not that the campaign matters, but this will matter once we hit level 130. That said, let's take a quick peek-a-doodle-doo at our doodle-doodle-doos. 1.3 million, almost a hundo million on Holmes Young's HP. We'll take it. Everyone looking pretty freaking juicy. Does these stats mean we can beat Mim? Can we just raw stat our way through the old Miminator? I doubt it. But just because you doubt something does not mean it's true. And that's a life lesson in and of itself right there. You know what I'm saying? That is simply put a lesson of the life. We'll give it a tickle. We'll just jump over here and just tickle, tickle, tickle. The old 624. Not sure why I said it that way, but that's exactly the way I said it. We'll try it with a Gru and with a Holmes Young. And just see if potentially, possibly, maybe, somehow, in a world that we live in now, we could make it happen. Let's see. We're going on a 1x speed, because if we don't, everything will happen too fast. Our damage, not high. Gru is going to counterattack a lot. He's got a lot more HP now, though. That's very noticeable. We're never going to turn these guys into birds, but we can slowly poison them. I forgot that they kind of attack everywhere. He has attribute reduction or attribute purification on. What a lucky happenstance that just happens to be. I'm going to go ahead and put us in the where boned box. The reason being, because that's where we live. Or is it? It is. It was close. That was much closer than Othello anticipated. You know? It really was. What if? What if we weren't just being stupid? And what if we put the good thing on you? Leave you with a little less damage reduction. That's fine. That's fine. Give you this. Now you're mucho more beefy. He's got all the hallmarks of things a feller likes to see. Right? What is this? Increase effective being healed. We got to get rid of the attribute reductions. If we lose our attack to the Mim's active skills, he's just never going to kill him. Although, resilience may have made a difference there. I'm kind of getting hung up on it now. What in the scrote lover is your gear? Unbelievable. Where is our good stuff? Oh my gosh, I think I know. I think I know what was going on here. I was building. I was building and practicing to have a little bit of a team to jump in on this. I was going to try to do the whole duplication and all that noise. Let's just not worry about that. And because I don't know where any of my gear currently is, because of that mindset of what I was doing, we're going to have to find where all the gear happens to be. Was it just literally you? Was it literally just you? Is that the only person that I had put gear on for no reason? Potentially and possibly? Almost for suredly. It seems like that is exactly what happened. I had geared up oh, Amen Ramen, you're looking like you've got some gear. Why? Why do you have gear? Because your little shield is pretty freaking annoying. Could I make her have more HP than my Gru? Crap, my brain's going back into areas it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be there, but it is. 64.8 million, and that's with this business on. Where are you at, Amen Ramen? You are at 64. We need 300,000 HP. There's almost no way in the... There's no way. There's just literally a way that says no. Do I have a 5-star set of gear anywhere? I do. 29,000 Hutch Paws. You're not there yet. But could you be? So close. So mother-loving close. But what if, hear me out here, what if we just gave this guy, just give old Gruinator here, son of a ball sack. Wait, 804, where are you at? Let me take a peek, see. Oh my lord, you're so close. So close. We could upgrade this. But no. Does anyone have, hold up, let me just take a quick peek around, make sure no one's rocking something they shouldn't be. Like an upgraded artifact for no reason. Wait, hold up. Bro. This gives 15% HP. Remove it. Get rid of it. Get it out of your hands. What are you thinking? Put it on you. Put it in your hands. Actually, put it on your head, I guess, technically. A little bit of less damage reduction, but Hutch Pa, right? 802. And Brotato Chip here, gonna be sneaking up a hot. Oh, we might be in the business. We also might not be. But you know what? We live in a world in which we should try things, and I'm going to try this. Why? Because in my mind, in my heart of hearts, I believe it is possible. We could put her up here. We could put her right there where she currently is. Give it a tickle. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're going to hit the old Gru just like before. Gru still getting punched a little bit, hurting their attack, bringing their attack low, which is nice, Get the Amen Ramen to give us a bit of a shield, a little bit of safety. We might be on to something, peeps. We have stumbled upon. He's losing his armor like a mother lover, though, which is not beautiful. But will it be enough? Oh, no, we are going to get absolutely rinsed and repeated here in a very quick moment. Or are we? We took some damage. The damage was taken. Oh, we're going to die. We're just simply... Oh, we killed every mother-loving one of them. Oh. Oh. I think it's winnable. I think it's winnable. I think that is actually doable. It might take a little bit of luck. It may take a little bit of luck. But what if a feller just decides, we're going to eat, nope, we're going to eat some extra damage. We're going to eat a little bit of damage. It happens. But we're going to heal. And when we heal, we won't die. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we can just sneak our way past this, bro. Not that it truly matters, because we're going to run into their big grandpappy versions not long after and get absolutely decimated yet again. But in the meantime, see what we can do here. Let's 3x this sucker. Oh, Amen Ramen died. That's what we would consider in the business bad news. We just took a buttload of damage and we died dang near instantly. Maybe we got lucky last time. Maybe we did. Maybe it was just one of those situations where luck was indeed on our side. That we could try it with just him. I just don't think he's got the life in him. What are you doing, you actual boob? We're still rocking stupid gear because we're stupid. Perhaps. Maybe. It made almost no difference at all, but it did boost bro's attack. By a noticeable margin? I don't know. I forgot what his attack was before. I can't lie to you. I don't remember. We could, of course, go with the V4 route. I don't think we're going to do that. I think I have other plans for my 10-star heroes. Potentially, I don't know, maybe like transcending like a Betty or something like really, really soon. We'll see. One more try. Uno mas tries, then we're outski. Outski 5,000ski. We're just not going to care any longer. It's just simply going to be the way that it is. You know? You know. Part of me wants to just throw a freaking Ilaria in there, make a little Delacium army, and just make these people cry for all the wrong that they've done to me. That said, we're just going to try to beat it this way. Because part of me believes it's possible. There's a figment of my imagination. There's a world in which I live that this can take place. It may be a fantasy land. It may not be a real world. Well, we dodged a lot of those hits on the, oh crap, she's the lowest HP. That's really not what we wanted to see, and I will say that based purely and utterly on the truth. We are so dead. Our deadness cannot possibly be overstated right now. Or is it? Or is it? Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. The phone is getting held. We're holding on to it really tightly. We're doing 1 damage because they've drained all of our attack to 0. We are winning. We are the greatest people to ever do anything ever. I am the best at the video game. We did it. All it takes is a Gru and Amon and an E5 Holmes Young with a buttload of stats. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, so we did it. We actually took it down. I didn't expect to beat it today. I kind of figured we'd get stuck there. I wasn't even really planning on attacking it today, if I'm being real honest with you. I was kind of just going to ignore it. But we did it. We beat it. We can push more of that later. I'm just happy to have that done. We have a growth chapter finished. Wishing coins. Well, mother lover, I forgot we were waiting on that even. Let's grab out this loot. And grab out... How far is this going to take us? That's the real question. We're getting some puppet chests. We're getting some imminent selection chests. These are good. We need to do 2... Is that billion? Yeah, 2 billion. I don't know why I made that sound effect for it, but that is the accurate sound effect of what we need to do. Sure. Sure, we got the gems. It's a good deal. Yoink that sucker out. I guess we could upgrade our monster a little bit. We're at the area we could do. Oh, wait, hold up. We need you to be level 30, don't we? We can do it. Enter. There you go. That should be another thing for the growth chapters, correct? Hold up. I'm assuming it is. I know it is. I just don't know where it is. 2 here's the 5-star artifacts. We could do that. I've got another one. Gold. Son of a balls. I've already grabbed my gold. We're going to get stuck here. But that's okay. We can... Oh, hold up. Listen, I say hold up a lot. I also say listen a lot. I keep forgetting I have guild coins. We're going to go ahead and just upgrade these real quick like. Before we do it, though, I want to see what an impact it actually makes on the old young Holmes. You know? Is our formation set up for is this boss hard we're going to run? You're naked. Guess it doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. It's probably fine. That seems okay. Healing. Don't die. Deal damage. That seems all right. I'll trust in the judgment of my earlier previous self that that's a decent setup. What was I doing? Mother lover, I forgot. I 100% have no idea what I was doing. Wait. Oh, guild tech. Hold up, I was checking Holmes Young stats. We'll get there. Listen, I'm an old man. I'm dang near 32, right? God, I'm dang near 32. Sheesh. Doesn't matter. Almost 100 mil in HP. Not quite there. 99.1 mils, 1.4 million attack. Let's see what the guild tech actually does. Does it give you the juice? Does it give you the sauce? Does it make you a better person? Nobody knows. That'll give us 10% more HP and attack. This will give us 20% more HP, or so it says, plus some skill damage. We are now full on broke, which is fine. That's okay. Let's take a peek-see and see what that actually accomplished. Do we notice it? We do. 2 million more HP added, like 40,000 more attack. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not awful. That is not awful. I'm happy with that. Let's go, I guess, now and try to punch a boss as hard as we can. It's a fire. It's a light fire. It looks like fire, I'll be honest with you. It really does. I don't know if I fought an Abyss boss. I fought lots of Shadow. I fought Darks. I fought Fortress. I fought the Grasses. I fought Light. I don't remember fighting a Dark or an Abyss puppet. Surely I have. Maybe I haven't. We'll see. It's not jumping out in my noggin is something that I've done. Fart Smeller, you're going crazy. Mellow, you're also going crazy. Tort, going crazy. Going crazy. Okay, boss hard. Let's jump in. See what a feller can do. Can we do 2 billion in one go? Honestly, I don't remember what we were doing before. We are going to be skipping, or not really skipping. We're making it go a little bit faster. Because there is a... well, they may all die pretty quick. We'll see what happens. This is a baby Gru. I want Big Daddy Gru in here. What am I doing? Somebody help me understand what is happening in my own brain. Because I don't know. I certainly don't know. We could even throw an Amen Ramen in here. You know? Probably could. We're somehow still alive? I'm not sure if they're is that a crit? Hold up. Wait, buttons. 1. Oh, there's no way I can read that fast. Is that a crit mark? Like Asmodeus' crit mark? Could be. I don't know. Could be. I'm not sure. It's something. It's definitely a mark of some kind. There is an effective skill zooming about me. Not important. 3 exit. Or hold up. 1 exit. It looks like it might actually be a crit mark, but it's not going away. Perhaps we should be purifying crit marks against these guys, or mark purify might be an option. I was looking at this guy thinking he was my big daddy. He's not. He's a 5-star. They're just both so dang buff. You can't really tell the difference, you know? This guy is sitting at full hutch paws. He doesn't care. But he will probably start to care in a little bit, for sure, when he starts dying. 33 stacks of poison on bro over here. How much is that doing us at the end of the round? A fair amount of millions is just popping up. Pop, 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 pop. That's a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? That's actually not bad. He's staying alive. Staying alive. Still alive. Still alive. Dead. He's absolutely dead. But we did do almost 4 billion damage, double the requirement necessary. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. We had Baby Gru in here for reasons unbeknownst to me. Honestly. Regular Vespera probably could be swapped out. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think we probably could drop her and we'd be okay. Where are we sitting? We're in place 9. We got to change that. You know what I'm saying? We got to change that for sure, skis. But more importantly, let's get our loot. Is that a puppet chest? It's a puppet chest. Grab that noise out. Absolutely beautiful. Grab this, grab that, grab thems. Let's go over here. How are you? Somebody's naked. You're naked. That'll do it, right? That's enough? Is that all we needed? It sure was. Never doubt me. Grab, yoink, grab, go. Hold up. We're good. Hold up. Claim. Back. X. U. Works every time. Works every single time. Give me that. And we're still going. We're still going. We've done the Nightmare. We've done 80 battles. We've done scrummins. We've done other scrummins. 2,000 gems. Why not? Give them to me. Clear stage 5 in a space of a broken nature. I think we could do that if I had to make a guesstimation. I believe that broken spaces 1, we can 1-tap. Pretty sure. Preset lineups, boss easy. Does that seem right to you? My formations are off. Why do I have baby Gru in here? I upgraded the wrong Gru. I remember that. So we gotta deploy. Deploy. Get out of here. Get into here. Who else do we need? Need might be a bit of a heavy-handed word there. Who else do we want? Call me crazy? I don't think she adds much to the team. I think we're better off. Ooh, Olivia is probably much better for us. Probably many muchos times better. Honestly, we could probably drop you as well. I know that sounds insane, sounds crazy, sounds ridiculous, but I bet you this guy right here would out DPS you. It's that we don't need Gru. What do we do? We don't need Gru to reduce crit. What are we doing? This is easy bosses. These are bosses we just deal damage on. Who's going to be in our front line? You can tank. We'll let you be a tank. Okay? Fair enough. People that need gear because they're currently nude. You have horrible gear on. You have the best gear on that I want to put on not you. I want you to have not full mage. I want you to have 6-star gear and mage gear. A combination of the two. Why? Slightly better attack. Not a crazy amount, but just slightly better. You know? You're at stone? Right. Breath of the Forest? Correct. Right, Amundo. You're not gonna die. I'm gonna level with you. The odds that you cease to exist is pretty low. So I guess I just give you, like, the Dragon Rui's a waste of time. It's all a waste of time there. Damage versus mage, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. I want to put this on someone that might need it a little bit more, though. Heart Watcher, you've got some... I can't do that here. That's okay. Monkey, I doubt Monkey dies. We'll just... you know what? What the heck? No, that's stupid. Why would we give you that? That's dumb. Dragon Rui is also pretty dumb, though. We'll give you a crown. Olivia, I don't want you to die. You know what? But I kind of wouldn't care if you died as much as I would care if Heart Watcher died. Right? You're going to boost my damage probably more than you will. But also maybe not. I don't know what the comparison between 5 stars currently is. Holmes, you're fine. Okay? How's Enables looking? Purify crowd control, that's important. That's very important. Almost all the bosses here have crowd control. The rest of you nerds, doesn't matter. Save. Get saved. Boss easy mode. Let's go drop some damage. Let's go drop some damage. Now, I know somebody out there is probably at least at this current moment or before in their life has been like, Wrath, you're supposed to be streaming the Void campaign on the main account. And you're right, I should be. But listen, I've been having the poops for like the last 2 days. And I don't want to start a stream that's going to go for like 3 hours. If like 30 minutes in, my stomach's going to be like, listen, bro, not today. Go. Get up right now and go make it happen. Because I don't want to have to go make it happen midstream. That's never fun. Plus, I'm what you would call in the business a patient pooper, you know? I'm not a I'm not a speed pooper. I don't go sit on the toilet, explode the toilet, wipe and leave and like, what a time. No. I sit there and I chill for a while. I'm like, you know what? Pooping's, it's not the funnest thing, but I've got a phone. I can watch videos. Some people think that's disgusting. You use your phone in the toilet? Yes. I just don't drop it in the toilet, so it's fine, right? It's okay. But yeah, I'm not a speed pooper. So I like to have time. Time to make sure everything's going the right way. You know? Why is this important? It's not. It's just that's why I'm not streaming today. I was gonna stream. I really was. Promise you. I just decided, you know what? If the urge strikes, I've also had a cup of coffee. Coffee makes that urge unpredictable and what's the word? Immediate, right? It's like, you're like, sitting there, I'm fine. I have to poop now. There's no in between for me. Coffee makes that happen. It just gives me the immediate urge to go, and you can't ignore it. I mean, you could ignore it, but then you're just playing a risky game of later in the day taking a fart that isn't a fart. I don't gamble. You know what I'm saying? I don't gamble that way. Nuh-uh. We gotta be, what, stage 5? I got distracted. Poop talk, distractions. But these guys do be going down. We need a Drake. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need a Drake, but a Drake wouldn't be a bad deal. These guys are absolutely going to go down by round 5, though. Smoked out and dead. Easy does it. Look at the damage. Let's take a quick peek-a-doodle-doo here at the damage. And when you know it, they're not that far off. 276 million damage, 222 million damage, 287 million damage. Our E5 Alakita competing heavily with our 5-star heroes, which is sad as balls, and yet also true as balls. I'm not sure what balls have to do with the truth, but in this situation, just know that it's the truth. Okay, that's all that matters. Rock these guys down. They shouldn't be too bad. I think we probably won't struggle. I think we'll kill these guys in one shot too. That's just my knee-jerk reaction. Could be wrong on that. The Gru's will probably slow us down. We'll probably have to hit Gru a couple of times just because he breaks our attack, he breaks our crit. We attack pretty often, so that might be something. Sip some water, try to keep the heartburn at bay. Current heartburn levels slowly rising. Could be the coffee on an empty stomach. Almost for surezies, a coffee on an empty stomach. You may not hear it, but I hear it. I have a cat outside my door begging me to go outside, even though I give her the option. Every time I walk by her, I'm like, hey, you want to go outside? And she's like, I'm sleeping, nerd. Go away from me. I'm like, okay, okay. Then I go start doing something, and she's like, hey, what the heck? Let me outside. Listen to me, okay? I'm the reason you're alive. I'm not really. She could probably survive on her own. She just loves me because I give her delicious foods. But, like, at the same time, just take the opportunity when I give it to you. If I say, let's go outside, and you're like, nah, maybe just be like, you know what, in 3 minutes, I do want to be outside. And then just go. Just go. Does she have that kind of foresight? Clearly not, because this is the issue I always find myself in. But we'll see. Stage 7, you know what? We might one-tap these Grus. 7 billion damage being done in a singular attack. Things you love to see. Unfortunately for the old Alakita, she now is being about, you know, heavily outdamaged by both a 5-star Sun Wukong, who might even still be naked, I can't remember, and a 5-star Holmjung dropping dang near 5 times her damage. You suck! You suck. But when she's transcended, maybe that'll change. We'll see. For right now, Z's, it's not super duper important. Let's see what we can do against these Grus. Let's see what Gru's got for us. Is he going to be an issue? My guesstimation? A little bit. 7 rounds to beat Margaret. These guys have the annoying side effect of breaking both your attack and your crit. There's no crowd control to be concerned about, but that's not really that big of a deal anyway. As long as you go first and you have crowd control purifier and your main damage dealers, shouldn't be too big of a deal. Got a single baby Gru, a big daddy Gru. I could already see our poisons hitting much, much less hard than they previously were. Because that's just the way that it is. We've got some inconsistent debuffs going on. Is it... Oh, maybe her structure inversions kind of go into town here. She has that... She has that, right? Regular Alakita? I can't remember. No Transcendent one does, where she slurps up like debuffs and then makes some buffs. I don't remember. She might have something like that. I feel like she does. I feel like she does. But yeah, you can see these damage numbers are significantly lower when those poison ticks go off. We're hitting like 300,000 ticks over and over again, instead of like, you know, million damage 35 times. Pretty big reduction to the old attack. We're barely moving the old HP pool here. But it's okay. It's alright. We'll get there. Her stacks don't really math out very fast at 5-star. I don't even know if a 5-star Heartwatcher can reach max stacks before the end of a fight. 6-star probably can. 9-star assuredly can. 10-star obviously just does it slightly faster. But yeah. Oh, they also have damage reduction buffs too, don't they? Turds. They steal armor. I should probably not have a high armor unit in the front. You know, I should probably have like a baby unit in the front so it's not really stealing any armor. It's too late for that. This has already happened. The wheels are already in motion. We're going down the hill. There's no brakes. There's no brakes on this wagon. It's over for us. The damage dealt, we're about halfway through. Man, it takes a long time with all these counterattacks and follow-ups. But whatever. You know, it's just the way that it is. We're moving the bar. We're probably, what, probably about 10%, right? Multiply that by 1, by 2, 3, by 4, 5. It's about 10%, he said, trying to math it out with an imprecise mouse cursor movement. I'm surely correct. We might have to smash this guy a few times, but if I remember correctly, the stage after this is actually much easier to beat, which is weird. But that's just, it goes to show you. Don't sleep on Gru, you know? Everyone talks crap on Gru because he's an old tree man from way back in the day. But bro does some stuff. You know, we just beat a Mim wave because we had a Gru. If that Gru's not there, do you think we beat that Mim wave? Not a chance. There's a small chance. I'm going to say it's not a very good chance. He's a difference maker. He's absolutely a difference maker. We still got 5 rounds to go. Gosh, this is the downside to having 3 attacks that follow up on every attack, followed by 2 counterattacks. Every attack in this game that we're doing has 5 attack animations, which is a while. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're looking gooder. We're looking gooder now, okay? Much more gooder. Heart Watcher stacks are eking up a little bit here. 81 stacks of poison on bro. That's insane. That is a lot of stacks of poison. Holy crap, they're all gone. They're somewhere. They're probably hidden behind the other buffs that he's got chilling here. Honestly, they could probably, I know there's only 4 on our team that we can see, but our buffs are much closer together. You could probably have you could have infinite buffs, honestly, for the bosses to see what everything's going on there. Really lag the game out a bit or something, I don't know. But this bro's halfway dead. When he dies, I think we can 2-tap this one. I'm stupid. There's no way we're 2-tapping this. It would be impossible. It would be dang near impossible. It's not impossible, it's just unlikely. The reason being, here's my thought process. Once one Gru dies, our attack debuff and crit debuffs that we're receiving also get cut in half, which means our attack actually increases, you know, by about, I don't know, whatever the debuff is. We'll be doing more damage. Actually, you know what? We might be able to kill it in the second smash. In fact, we absolutely are going to kill this in the second hit. I'm calling it because it seems obvious. It seems obvious. Could I be wrong? Sure. Will I be wrong? I don't think so. But I do want to see our damage dealt at the end of this one. Almost 14 billion. Not bad for the amount of debuffs we're dealing with here. But again, in this case, the difference is getting even larger. 520 million from Alakita, dang near $1 billion from a 5-star Sun Wukong, almost 2 billion from a 5-star Holmes Young. It's pretty crazy. The difference is noted. It is noticeable. Let's go ahead and just smush these guys. Give them a good old smusharoonie dooney with the easy bosses. Get smooshed. Should be dead. Is dead. This is Jara Valentino. Crowd control do be a thing here, but it really doesn't matter that much. I mean, it'll make a little difference. It's not going to make a difference on Holmes Young, because his attacks will still go out no matter what. It will make a difference if they crowd control Heart Watcher and Olivia a bunch. It will lower our damage a little bit. Wouldn't you know it, round 1, we lose our Heart Watcher to a freeze. Hurtful at best. You know, but it's okay. At least this time, we only have to worry about our attack being stolen on Heart Watcher and Alakita, which doesn't matter. As long as they're not losing or destroying our attack of our Holmes Young back here, our damage should still be pretty freaking good. Round 5, we don't have to worry about the counterattacks either. That's always nice. We're going to scoot right through this. This wasn't really the plan for the day, I won't lie. I was going to try to jump in and do some Void Vortex, because I still haven't touched that game mode yet, which is dumb, because I should be. But I haven't, so we have 0 progress in Void Vortex at the moment. I was going to do that. Got distracted, growth chapters, red dots, just slurped me right in. Gotta follow the red dots. Here we are. Dang near an hour later. We did tower for no reason at all, other than I was just like, hey, we got a lot of stats, let's give it a shot, and it worked. This just evolved into what it is now. No plans, winged it. Winging it is kind of working out for us. I don't know what's after this in the growth chapters, I already forgot. I don't know if I even checked. But I do know that we can beat stage 5. I think we beat stage 7. There's no way we beat stage 7. No, I think we did. I think we fully cleared / completed, made a baby. We have now completed the monthly events last week, or last month. So I think we actually did beat the stage 7. I'm pretty sure we did. We probably had to smash a few times, I would guess. But really, our team's not that different than it was at the end of the month. Right? Is it? I don't think so. I think it's relatively similar. I can't remember what it was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. So listen, I think it was pretty similar. I could be wrong, but I'm 98% sure we took down stage 7 last month. So that's fine. We'll do that again. As you can see, honestly, I think we're doing a little less damage. A little less damage than against Gru, which is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. I expect us to shoot right on through this. I really did. I truly did. We are still doing some work, though. Let's not lie. Jara's going to go down relatively quickly. Once she goes down, then he's going to go down. That's just the way it works. We don't have... I need a Drake. I need a Drake. Reducing everyone's damage reduction, their armor, all that stuff to like 0, it does make a difference. We've done more damage in one round, I think, because both of these guys are a little bit lower in HP. Plus, they probably have a lot more HP than the Grus. So we'll see what the damage is like. We had, what, 14 billion versus Gru. So let's see what this ends up at. Oh my gosh, we almost killed... Yeah, almost 31 billion damage in a single attack. We dang near doubled our damage output. That's pretty crazy. That's insane. Holy crap, Alakita, you crazy mother lover. You actually out-damaged a 5-star. You're moving on up in the world. You still got more than double out-damaged by a 5-star Holmes Young, but you beat Sun Wukong. You're making progress. You're making progress. Not much, but some. Obviously, Holmes Young here dropping the Big Daddy Holmes Young. Dang near 24 Bilskis. What a beast. We'll go ahead and smush this one out for the last one because we already know what's going to happen here. Instant destruction. Death is there. Let's go ahead and grab this out. That 20,000 promotion stones? Son of a. Not bad. 2,000 Jimages, yoink them suckers out. Oh, and would... Ah, butts. I already had 1,000 hearts. My upset level is pretty high. We have a 6-star done in that. We don't have a 7-star quest done, which is a little bit sad for me. Would it be worth fishing? Oh, it would be so worth fishing. We could totes fish. We're gonna fish a little bit. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna fish a fair amount. Unless we get crazy lucky. Unlucky. 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 I'm taking a 6-star if I see it. 6 stars are the bane of my existence. On every account that I have, these are the hardest ones to get. 7 stars, not so bad. 6 stars, impossible. I know those are 5-star quests. We're simply going to re-roll these until we find a 7-star quest. Are we going to gym it done? Are we that desperate? Are we that desperate to make some progress? What's it cost? 60 gyms? We're that desperate? Let's go ahead and get these to not sucky levels, like at least 5-star quests, right? That's something. It's not an artifact. Listen, I'll be a little bit more picky. I want artifacts. I need the artifact dust. Stop doing this to me. Give me the artifact shards. That's all I really care about. I need artifact juice so I can juice up my artifacts. Right now, I do not have that. That is why I'm searching for it. Come on, you little turkeys. Give me something. Give me... If I see one more orange chess piece, I'm going to punch your mother. You know what I'm saying? Right in the face. I won't do that. I will do. There we go. Was that hard? I don't think so. I think that was relatively easy. Was that hard? I don't think so. There we go. Easy does it. Easy does it. Do we waste a few Jimages there? Yes, we did. Is it a problem? Not really. Grab that. We got refunded pretty much everything we put in plus some. It all works out together. We already have 8 settlements at freaking neutral. Bro, we are on crack. We are on the greatest kind of crack. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good about it. Let's see. This is not where we... Listen, we're not looking here. We're looking here. Boss hard. Hard basso. Let us swap out this with I want to clear a mark. I think that's what they're doing. I do believe they also crit a mother-loving bunch. Let's try it. Let's try it this way. Let's save. Well, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Probably not. Doesn't really matter if she's not gonna make it or not. That's not the point. That isn't the point here. The point is, give her a chance. Give her a chance to do something and survive. That's the plan. Sure. Sure. Save. We are now saved. Ooh, we got a mother-loving... I forgot about you, you little turkey nugget. Let's go ahead and swap this sucker around. Give you eeny, meeny, miny. That'll work. A slightly more beefy Gru to give them a little bit more of a reduction in stats. Perfect. Perfect and beautiful, beautiful and perfect. I think last time we hit this for 3.9 billion damage. That does not mean we're about to... Did I change boss hard? I did, right? Yeah, we're good, we're good. I was like, holy mother, did I just pick the wrong thing? I didn't. We should be fine here. Let's see what this does this time. If indeed our... let's get through this round one. See if we can purify the mark off. That little red ring going around us is indeed a mark or if it's just a skill effect we can't get rid of. Right? We'll see. Lots of follow-up attacks coming in. Okay, the red ribbon of doom is still upon us. This may just be a skill effect. This may not be a mark. It would be nice if during these fights there was like a pause. You could click pause. I know you can kind of pause it here. But you could see all the debuffs, a little pop-up of what the buffs, debuffs, marks currently affecting your heroes was. I think that would be handy. That's just me personally. I think that would be nice. Either way. Let's see if any difference has been made by swapping around what we have swapped around. We will not heal as much as before, but that's all right. Maybe. It might not be all right. We'll see. We should heal on crits, though. So when he attack, I'm looking at the wrong mother. Every time I look at this guy, I think this is Big Daddy Holmes. You're not Big Daddy Holmes. You're just a regular dude. He's just so big. He's just so buff. I'm just like, this has got to be a maxed out bro. Look at that bicep vein. You don't get that if you're not maxed out. But then this guy's also got it. You know, he's just hidden down here. Down here in the corner. We have lost a member of our team. Somebody has died. One of us is no longer among us. We're probably going to start losing some more of these dudes relatively soon. If I had to make a guesstimation. Holmes still looking pretty friggin' healthy. The extra Gru stacks here may be helping out. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to go ahead and say it did. Even though I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Removing the Don't Die passive should be increasing our damage from Holmes Young a fair amount. Anytime he doesn't crit. Which is nice. Round 8, still alive. Doing great. Taking a lot of damage there. Dead as a mother lover, but 4.5 billion damage deep. I'd say we did our job. Do we need 5 billion damage? Do we need 5? Is that what they were asking of us? Were they saying, yo, homie, do 5 billion? I think indeed they were. That's okay, though. That's why we have more than one attacks. Let's just go ahead and we'll just skip this by as if it never happened. Boop. Of course, on this one, we grab a hot 5 Bilski. That would have been nice last time. Would have saved... Well, we still would have done the attack anyway. Let's not lie. It's still going to be taking place. We're in 6th place with 13.5 billion damage. Love to see it. Things that are good for 500. That. Grab this. Grab thems. Looking forward to doing some more stuff and things. Forge 2 pieces of orange 5-star equipment. not a problem. Not even slightly an issue. We've got many, many muchos of the 4-star gear to turn into 5-star gear. Give me that core of transcendence. Look at all this. We are just shooting right through these suckers. Give me some more cores. I'll take them. Can I upgrade this? I don't even know if I've been in here. Of course I can. Oh, you can't hold to upgrade? I feel cheated. I feel cheated and lied to. Everywhere else in the game I can do that. Here, I can't do that. Disappointed is the one way I would put that. We could also now probably upgrade this more. Or wait, no, that's for star spawns. We don't even have that. You're telling me we don't have another 5-star level artifact? I'm not sure what the toot noise was for there, but it was me being disgusted by what I just... We need to upgrade this. What are the odds that we have enough? That's the real question here. I'm gonna say low. Low as a mother lover. Or not. But almost for certain we don't have enough. Put these in there, put 5 of those. No, 5 of those is not. It's gonna do it! I thought we weren't there. Where their math is easy, just ask anybody that's good at it, which does not include me. Boop. Boop. Oh, we're gonna be close. Our closeness cannot be understated. I think we got it. I think we got it. Should I have mathed it out before we committed to doing this? Yes. But we're good. We've got enough. I'm gonna use all these up anyway, though, because we've got friggin' buttloads. Boop. And there we go. The Rui of a Scepter nature has been upgraded. You can now have it. You are welcome. You are welcome, my little friend. And this gives me this. Battle in the Void Vortex. A singular time. Well, we can do a battle, right? That just seems lazy to not to. Put you in there, put you in there, put you in the front. And eeny, meeny, miny, throw an almond ramen in there. Feeling crazy about it. We can use preset lineups. What am I doing? I still have you in the wrong spot. Whatever. Let's see how the difficulty looks. Well, I would say not bad. I would say we can handle some Void Vortex. We could easily push out a Forerunner. Mail. Broken Spaces mail. Give me that delicious loot. Thousands of things. So many muchos. Things you love to see. Okay, well that was easy enough. Give me that. Give me these. How we looking here? Already done. Already finished. Already done. Already finished. Grab that out as well. 1,000,000 gold via auto battle. Wouldn't you know it? I just so happen to have over 1,000,000 gold in my auto battle. Yoink. Grab. Continue grabbing. Grab again. 3 monster runes to level 30 and 10 settlements at neutral. This is gonna be a bit of a roadblock, I can say for sure. Chapter 60, 7,000 gimages. Is that even a question? Of course we're buying that. 66. Oh yeah, how many gems do we got, bro? You know what? What the heck? Give it to me. I need the monster material anyway. Coming up on this, and that'll be the last one. What's next? A level 150 monster, 7 billion damage, stage 6 broken spaces. Conquer 2 planets in Void Vortex. That's easy enough to do. Beat the Tower of Oblivion. That's going to be spaceship to level 7. Ew. That's also going to take some time. Gold, not a problem. Not a problem at all. What was I looking at? Monsters. Good call, peeps. Good call. I already forgot. I guess we just go ahead and upgrade you to 150. I mean, is it 7 going to really make a difference? Eh. We'll just take you to 150 on the nose. We got to have 3 runes at level 30. Oh, well, tickle my pickle. We can make it. I didn't expect it. I was like, surely we don't have enough. We have enough. That's great. The settlements is going to be an issue. Let's take a quick peek, a little quick meander into our settlement area and see what we're looking like. Currently, we're running on Assassins. I got a 9-star Lutz kind of handling this one. This is done. All this up here is done. Transcendence, we could do pretty quick. We could do it now, but we're not gonna. I'm leaning forward. I'm thinking. Elbows on the table. Kind of brain power being used. This will take a couple of more days, 3 or 4 days. Probably 4 days. I've got a 9-star Lutz. This kind of handling this. No big deal. Use him as food afterwards. Not a problem. Transcendence, also not an issue. I'm thinking we're going to trans Betty pretty soon. Within the next couple of days. I'm probably going to wait. Just because I'm not quite there yet. I want to use my cores. I have 90 cores. That'll get us enough to have 5 million crystals. But I'm going to wait until next week because Heroic Miracle is not there. I'm stupid. What am I thinking? My brain is dumb and it's not even smart. It doesn't matter when we do it. I was thinking it was Heroic Miracle next week and it's not. So it doesn't matter when I use my cores. LOL. But we'll go ahead and do that. Next time we are probably on this account, we'll go ahead and trans Betty. Take her up to probably to V4 as well at the same time. Just make her a Super Betty. And then she will handle the Transcendence form for us to get that maxed out. V4, I think, only takes 2 days. So we're about a week away from this growth chapter being done because of the settlements. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Probably 5 days. 5 days tops. Now, I could go crazy. I could go absolutely bonkerdinos and, like, 10-star the Lutz, like, right now. I could 10-star the Lutz right now. And use a 10-star Lutz. Then it's guaranteed 3 days. That's smart. That's using your noodle. Let's use our noodle. And let's make this a 10-star Lutz. Because we can. Awaken. And we'll just use a 10-star Lutz. That's 1,140. That's 3 days on Lutz, 2 days on Betty, 5 days guaranteed. I don't remember what the buffs are for going higher. I'm not going to E1 or E2 a Lutz. Everyone calm down. That's not the plan. Fusion event, give me the relics, give me the gems. But that, I believe, is what we're going to leave today at. We could rock a Lutz. We're absolutely not going to because Gurky is simply cooler. But we've done a lot. We did quite a bit of stuff. We knocked out the event. We jumped in, did our treasure train. Boosted ourselves quite a bit. Took down a Mim wave in the tower, which I didn't actually think we were going to pull off, but we did. That's nice. Did a whole bunch of broken spaces. Growth chapters shot up like freaking 15 chapters or something. We went crazy on that. Not bad. Not bad. We got plans for the future. That's always a good thing. You love to have plans for the future, but there we go, guys. That's going to be it for today. Before we go, of course, got to thank the members on the channel. Help keeping my dreams alive, allowing me to spend dirty money to make dirty progress. You know what I'm saying? So our greatest Rathgans, we have Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, Afghan Goo 420, and Mellow. Appreciate you guys so much. Our great Rathgans, Lauder DeLizzy, Bellendane, FMK What, Sir Rascal, Whet Blades, Cosmic, and Ethan Martin. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys make so much for me possible that would not otherwise be. Without you guys, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd still even be able to be like doing YouTube as like a thing. It probably would have been like something I did for a little while and was like, I gotta jump out and do something else, you know? But you guys' support has definitely been a big factor in the sticking around portion of the YouTube journey, so I appreciate you more than you know. I mean, you might know that I appreciate you, but it's deeper than that, right? I really appreciate you. But with that said, that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and share your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.